mentor to the Vedavyasa Vidya Vijnana Bharati and Tarani Foundation, both of whom we work very closely with. And sir, thank you very much. It's an honor to have you. Please, it's all yours now.
Thank you so much. I hope I am audible. Raghu Sharma Chunduru, Rajasekhar Julakante, I was interacting with them, and Mahati and other members of the Vishwa Veda Parayana Brundam. Till some time I used to think Veda Vyasa Vidya Vijnana Bharati was quite a word to pronounce, but I think equally difficult is today I learned this Vishwa Veda Parayana Brundam. So all the members, all my good wishes to them. It all started when I met Raghu here in Hyderabad. By then I was very deeply involved with these two organizations, which in a way from behind I was supporting and then mentoring them. One was this Veda Vyasa Vidya Vijnana Bharati, the other was this Tarani. Veda Vyasa Vidya Vijnana Bharati we formed in 2009, and by then the retired Secretary Government of India Finance, Mr. C.S. Rao, he is no more now. He was the chairman for that, and a few friends of mine and others were members of that. And the main idea was some of the bright students who are not able to pursue their education because of economic difficulties, we should be in a position to help. And we were able to raise a reasonably decent corpus. And in the last decade, we were able to distribute scholarships about 2 crores of rupees, about 200 students. And whenever we do it, it's not just for 1 year till he completes his education. And quite a good number of these boys are well settled now, or again contributing back to the Veda Vyasa Vidya Vijnana Bharati. So this is broadly the aim with which the Veda Vyasa Vidya Vijnana Bharati runs. We were able to get the ATG and other concessions here, and also an FCRA clearance from Government of India. So that was the activity that was going on, with which Raghu was impressed, and he also contributed something in memory of his parents, because broadly we found this a very, very attractive thing. We put up a number of endowments. Some of the people in memory of their parents or their once constituted endowments. The money will remain as a corpus, only the interest on that will be distributed as scholarships to the needy individuals. So this is the broad pattern that is followed by this organization. It also very actively associated with I think the Foundation for Excellence situated in USA, and we have been their local persons to select the boys for getting their scholarships as well. So this is the type of an activity they were doing. Subsequently, P.V.R. Prasad Garu and myself thought, as far as the rural areas is concerned, if you want the traditions to continue and Hinduism has to stay alive in the villages and challenge the missionary dominated conversion machinery that's going on in the country, it's very essential that Purohit and the Archakas stay in the villages. It's not happening because of a number of reasons. They are moving out of the villages. Most important of that being economic. So what we have done is, let's have one organization which can give them additional sources of income so that they stay back in the villages. That's how the concept of Tarani started. Late P.V.R. Prasad was the president for that, and I was also fully associated, though I am not formally in any of these two organizations, but I do support them from outside fully, and I'm fully involved with it. And my very close friend, Mr. Lakshman, manages both the organizations. That's how this whole idea of Tarani has come up. Tarani, what it does is, if a Purohit or a Archika in a village is getting about 4,000 to 5,000 rupees as an income from the temple, we also encourage him to take up an additional economic activity which can give him an additional income of another 2,000-3,000 rupees, so that he will have a decent income of 10,000 to 15,000 rupees to make a living in the village. So with that, this agenda, this Tarani organization is going on. These two are the major organizations that are running. So Raghu was also interested in doing something, so we got associated, and during the recent COVID times, he was able to send quite an amount of money to the organizations, more so to Vedavyasa because it has an FCRA registration, and easily about 15 to 20 lakhs worth of the Swayam kits we were able to distribute in the last 1 to 2 months. Most of the Purohits and Archikas who are affected by the COVID and not able to get a regular income, for them we provided this succor, and in the last 1 week itself we were able to scale it up substantially, both in Hyderabad, Vijayawada, Guntur, Nizamabad, and shortly we are going to do it in Rajahmundry and Kakinada as well, and we're able to associate some well-meaning and people of reputation like Samavedam Garu, as well as Pushpagiri Matachipati, and shortly Sri Pitham Swamiji and others are also getting associated at Kakinada. So this broadly is the activity which we are taking up, and we are really happy that Vishwa Veda Parayana Brundam and Raghu Sharma Chunduri and his whole team have really got involved in it the way it should. That's what is far more really satisfying to me. I mean, in the sense, send some money and then do the distribution is one thing, but we are partners with you. We are also subscribe to the same ideology and to the same agenda, and that gives you an additional strength of doing the things. So I'm definitely will be too happy to take it forward. These were the lines on which we are till now running it. If you want an additional way of doing it, I mean, it's all a question of a mutual discussion and setting an agenda, because broadly what we want to do, I was able to place before you. To achieve that, if there is a different way of doing it or taking up more activities also, will be too willing to do that, and will be willing to associate with Vishwa Veda Parayana Brundam in whatever manner you think it's the right way of going about it. I thank Raghu for giving me this opportunity, and feel quite elated to share some of the activities that I'm involved with post my retirement. Thank you so much.